The Deer Huntin' Man platform is definitely designed to educate hunters and non-hunters, as well as sustain that heartfelt tradition that is hunting, and being able to pass that on from generation to generation with the ideal that it's something that they can hold dear to their heart and make sure that it lasts forever. I think the Deer Huntin' Man platform is for everybody. Hunters, non-hunters, experienced hunters, non-experienced hunters. I think that everybody has something to benefit from this platform. This has so many branches and so many opportunities and a wealth of knowledge back behind it that I just don't see anybody looking at this and not getting something from it. I did my first paid performance when I was 7 years old at a little place called the Liberty Bar and Grill in Warsaw, Missouri. I sang Coward of the County by Kenny Rogers and Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble. And when I was done, the crowd liked me enough and Orrin handed me a $10 bill. And I was introduced to the music business pretty quick because my mother promptly took that $10 bill and turned it into 2 5s and gave 5 to my brother. I still can't figure that out, but that's the music business, you know. So I started at a really young age and it just seemed to be a perfect fit for me. I loved to entertain people. I loved having that outlet. I sang when I was in the Air Force. I've sang when I was with the Sheriff's Department, and now I've had the opportunity to travel and sing all over the world and to entertain people and to have a blast doing it. And a common phrase that I use is, I have more fun than grown-ups should be allowed to have. So I had a truly fun experience being on NBC's The Voice. I like to brag of the fact that it was the first Emmy Award-winning season, the season that I was on. And I also like to brag the fact that I did have Adam and Shakira turn for me. And I remember Shakira whispering in my ear, she gave me a hug that she really wanted me. And I said, and I will always have that. This is something that, that God's blessed me with. And being able to share that with the world is something else. And being able to have that for this type of platform is even more of a blessing, because using what I do to educate and to help, it doesn't get any better than that. The call came out of nowhere. We were getting ready for country radio seminar and working my latest single, and called me and says, hey, I got this project you might be interested in. I think it's right up your alley. And he described what it was, and the Deer Society, and Deer Huntin' Man was the name of the song. And I was super excited to hear it. Just lyrically, I wanted to see where the song would come from and how I might be able to put my imprint on it. And then hearing the tune, I fell in love with it, because it's me. You know, that's really who I am. And hunting definitely runs through somebody's blood. And so does music for some. So being able to tie those two things together, that was the perfect union, and the relativity to my life is just spot on. So super excited to be a part of it, that's for sure. I got my first .22 rifle when I was 7 years old, and I'd been on hunting trips with my dad and gone out and seen how the process worked, and I got super excited about having my own rifle and being able to go out and hunt. There's nothing like it on the face of the planet as far as I'm concerned. And the rule was that if you were willing to hunt it, you needed to be willing to eat it. And that was living off the land as far as our family was concerned, is you always consumed what you hunted, and you used every part of the animal that you could possibly use. Yeah, hunting it's a lifestyle to me and those that I hunt with. I never have been on a hunt with somebody that's just out to get a trophy, because that doesn't make any sense to me, and never has. So hunting for me is to provide, and to have that branch of your life that you can reach out and provide for your family or provide for your friends. And a lot of people that have never been hunting or never experienced game, venison, elk, moose, anything like that, when you introduce them to it, they kind of get it. It's almost like a light bulb goes off in their head, and they realize something that they've been missing. I've met a lot of hunters that aren't really familiar with the conservation effort. They go out, they get their animal, and they're not really positive on how it's going to affect the environment or how it's going to affect other people, and the non-hunters especially, because you hear people all the time talking about, oh, hunting, I can't believe you go hunting. Well, I can't believe that you go buy 50 pounds of meat from the grocery store. We're not out there just to take any animal. In some areas there's specific animals that need to be taken and other animals that need to be left. So an educated hunter would know the difference between taking what we would call a management buck compared to a young stag that's got, you know, the strength to carry on the herd, because you want the strongest animals out there to survive. And I know that there are a lot of conservationists that have these herds on their property, and they feed thousands upon thousands of homeless and thousands upon thousands of families that aren't able to go to the store and buy meat. And it's one of those things that I think that the education part of the platform, as well as the stability and the proceeds going to specific entities, I think is going to be brilliant. I can't believe that it hasn't been done on a worldwide basis already, and I'm just super excited to be a part of it. The Deer Hunting Man platform, I think it's definitely going to be a game changer in the industry.
Well,